Beyoncé and Solange Knowles went to counseling as young girls in order to help them deal with the pop star's rising fame. The singer's mother, Tina Knowles Lawson, opened up to Maria Shriver during a Facebook discussion for the former TV reporter's Architects of Change segment on social media Friday. Knowles Lawson, 64, revealed her own childhood upbringing, where she felt her mother loved her brother more, affected how she raised her daughters. "I had days that I devoted to each of them. On Wednesdays, I took off from work and it was Solange's day. She was a lot younger than Beyoncé and it was tough because Beyoncé was 5 years older and Beyoncé was this little superstar in our city," Knowles Lawson said. Despite dedicating certain days of the week to each daughter, the designer said she took extra steps in ensuring that her children had a close and supportive relationship instead of a competitive one. "I took them to counseling so that, very early, the counselor could help Beyoncé be more sensitive to Solange," Knowles Lawson explained. "She couldn't stand her for a minute. You know, they were little. Solange was all in her stuff, trying to hang around her and her friends, and Beyoncé was really irritated, but it made her more sensitive to who her sister was and what she had to deal with because of her." Related, Beyoncé slays second Coachella performance with new costumes and surprise guests. She continued, "I just spent a lot of time teaching my girls not to be insecure just because there was another girl around, because you are the most beautiful thing going. I think that's really important." Her decision to take her daughters to counseling was not met with immediate support from her family. "My family was like, you're going to make them crazy because they're too young for you to take them, but I wanted Beyoncé to be sensitive to the fact that Solange had to deal with being a little bit in her shadow," Knowles Lawson said. "It made her way more sensitive and protected, and they're still fiercely protective of each other." While therapy helped Beyoncé and Solange, their mother adds the "Don't Touch My Hair" singer has always walked to the beat of her own drum. "She doesn't care about anybody, what they think," she said. "She will do whatever she feels is right. It was what kept her feeling really good about herself. It didn't affect her as much because she has so much support and positive reinforcement from her sister and us. She doesn't care about what anybody else is doing." Solange released her album A Seat at the Table in 2016 to positive reception. She also joined her older sister on stage at Coachella last month, in which the two stumbled over each other but laughed it off in front of thousands of people, showing the strength of their bond.